Billie Jean King and Gary Wilkinson.
Tamarine Tanasugarn. What a wonderfully melodic name that is. Not extraordinary athlete. Well, I say athlete, she's not the most athletic-looking tennis player, but she's extraordinarily supple and she's a very tough competitor. Amélie Mauresmo, we know, she was a finalist here in 1999, losing to Martina Hingis. She was the 2000 winner in Sydney. Gone on to record the best year of her career last year, although most of the success came in the first half of the year. Semi-finals in Sydney, fourth round here at the last Australian Open, then had a string of 4 tournament victories at the Paris Indoor, in Nice, at Amelie, Ireland, and at the German Open in Berlin to take her career total to 6 titles. Ranked 9, seeded 7, 22 years of age, and one of the strong, big-hitting players on the WTA Tour. A tough opponent for Tamarine Tanasugarn, who, as I said herself, is a tough and consistent competitor, yet to be rewarded with a major tournament victory. She has been in 4 WTA finals. She finished runner-up in '96 in the Thai Open, at Birmingham in 2000, last year at the Japan Open, losing only to Monica Seles. And just a week ago, she lost a very tight final, 7-5, 7-6 to Anna Smashnova in Canberra. She's been in the 4th round the last 4 years at Wimbledon, and in fact last year in the 3rd round there she beat Amélie Mauresmo. Laura Ceccarelli of Italy is the umpire for this match. It's Tamarine Tanasugarn against Amélie Mauresmo to start shortly. 1995.
La 15.
Comes from a very athletic family. Her father was an Olympic basketballer, competed both at the Rome and Tokyo Olympics in 1960-64. Tamarine herself competed at the Atlanta Olympics in tennis, was a quarterfinalist in doubles, and carried the Thai flag.
She did. What an honor. This is the area of her game that's weak, and that is her serve. She's been working on it the last year.
Out. 15-13.
Tanasugarn cannot stand red clay. She hates it. Her favorite surface, grass. Well, Tanasugarn getting some power behind that forehand. A little bit of side spin on it, too. Wasn't as flat. I'm surprised Mauresmo doesn't step in inside the baseline on the second serve.
Yes, power is not the answer to all things, but Tanasugarn's serve is not strong. The first serve, which was a fault, was 126 kilometres an hour. The second serve, 116. And Mauresmo certainly could have been 1.5 metres inside the baseline.
Mauresmo.
First service break, Mauresmo leading by 2 games to love.
Mauresmo leads 2 games to love.
Well, the first of the year, Amélie was talking to the French press, and she said she has rededicated herself to the sport, and she wants to be #1 in the world. And she knows it's going to take a lot more discipline than she's given in the past to do so.
Yeah, after she
15
reached the
love.
final here in 1999, people thought, well, it's just a matter of time.
Well, she's gone up and down. What she'll do is train for a month very hard, and then she won't train at all really for, 2 or 3 months or whatever, and she's very in and out. She likes to have a good time. Well, I'll talk about it later, but about the French culture as well. See, in the French culture, when you have tunnel vision and you're really just focused on one thing, it's really not considered very good. So it's a hard mindset for for the French to wrap their arms around it.
Beautiful.
Isn't that?
They're more inclined to the c'est la vie philosophy.
Yes, and they think if you are involved in more things, you see this backhand from Mauresmo that is so dangerous. It reminds me of Sabatini's backhand, actually.
Oh! 40-15.
The French think if you're involved in more things, you're smarter, that you have a better life. And that's just starting to shift a little in the past. So hopefully she'll have tunnel vision and not be French in her approach.
Well, nobody ever got to number one by accident.
That's for sure.
It takes enormous dedication and hard work.
Deuce.
Well, Amélie had a very long talk with Guy Forget, the former great French player, during Fed Cup last November, and I think they had a long talk, and I think that's where her mindset started to shift about maybe getting disciplined and try to be number one.
Advantage Tanasugarn.
Well, she was up 40 love here.
Well, it's that inconsistency. She's too inconsistent with the way she plays. Her unforced errors are too high. To win, you have to hit many winners and keep your unforced errors down. What a terrific point. Tammy made Mauresmo hit 4 extra shots, Gary, to win that point. You better be in good shape if you're going to play against Tanasugarn. This is, finish.
Advantage Mauresmo. Game
3 games to love. Amélie Mauresmo, the number 7 seed.
Mauresmo leads 3 games to 1.
And Mauresmo's off to a flying start here.
Well, flying start, I don't know. Trainers on the court for whom? For Tanasugarn. It's Carol Doherty, the WTA primary healthcare provider.
Let's see, it looks like left foot maybe, or ankle. Oh, look at that medal. Oh, well, she already has her left.
Yes, very heavily taped.
Looks like both
It's
feet
not-
are taped.
It's not uncommon.
Yeah, the players do that often for prevention. Well, Carol's got her tape cutters out. Those look familiar. She says, you take the tape off. That'll save us time. So it's not counted towards time that me taking care of you. You can assess forever.
Okay.
But then you've got 3 minutes. And if the athletic trainer has to tape, it can get pretty tight if you've only got, she's just checking out the foot. Oh, she can cut, I guess. Maybe that doesn't count.
Okay, Tanasugarn under treatment here at Rod Laver Arena. But no injury timeout or treatment timeout required here. I don't know what the assessment was. The assessment was it's not all that bad. The trainer's remaining on court at the side of the court.
Well, she started to cut, and I don't think she had got around to it. Maybe Tammy decided, you know what, let me just play right now and stay around, and we'll check it out next time we change ends.
It's possible, too, perhaps, that the strapping was just too tight and it's been loosened a little.
Yeah, she did cut a little, so I'm wondering, this is probably going to wait and see if it's enough or needs to be retaped. That's her left foot. Well, you can see Tammy needs to work on this serve. She's got to go for placement because she certainly doesn't have any speed.
Love 13.
You notice Tammy actually gets the ball very, very deep in right to Mauresmo to try to cut down the angle on the return. It's very interesting. It's a way to protect yourself if you don't have a lot of speed on a serve. Just get it deep in that service box right to the player.
15-13.
Particularly on a second serve. Oh, the players today, the top players, all have that backhand down the line.
15-14.
That's so lethal, Gary. I just can't believe how many all the top 10, top 20 players have it.
Hey! 30-14.
See, Amelie never makes it easy on herself. She gets in a perfect position at 15-40. Misses a shot quickly in the point, very early in the point. Instead of keep it in play. See, now she's in trouble again already.
Yeah.
See, it's deuce again.
With the power that she's got and the variety of shot that she's got at her disposal, it must be very hard to temper that with patience.
That's true because you have so many choices. But part of talent is selection of shot.
Advantage Tanasugarn.
And the girl from Thailand survives break point. Still down a break, though. 3-1 Mauresmo in the first set.
La 15.
Tammy's body language says it all.
15 all.
It's like trying to hit the ball up against a brick wall and win.
Well, we've all had that feeling before.
Another rash shot there from Mauresmo.
Thirty-one. Thirty-40.
Sort of slap down the thigh in annoyance at missing that one. Break back point. And Tanasugarn is back in the first set. Mauresmo 3-2. We're back on serve. And this is in replay just a few moments ago. On the changeover, you can see the trainer, Carol Doherty, is now, it's the other foot this time. It's loosening the tape, obviously. The binding's a little bit too tight for Tamarine Tanasugarn. Just a little bit of a snip here with the scissors and a snip there just to help ease the pressure off a little bit. So that's both ankles done. It's very not always easy to get it right, and you never know until you actually get out on the court and start to hit balls how it's going to feel. Let's hope it's 100% now.
Love.
Just popped up and a total mishit from Mauresmo.
40
And an ace. Stepped up the power on that one, Tanasugarn, and perfect placement to boot.
Yes, take a look. She's got like a, what I call a waiter serve. That means she opens her hand on her backswing, and that racket face is open, so you can't get as much power.
40-15.
Tammy's so nice. She's will do anything to help Asian tennis. She's always doing sponsored parties or signing autographs or giving clinics to young people. Very, extremely cooperative.
Oh, the pool of untapped talent in Thailand and other Asian countries is enormous.
Oh, can't wait for the next few years. Can you imagine? Oh, it's going to be fantastic for both men's and women's tennis.
Deuce.
Needs to get up to the ball on her backhand. Tammy's letting it drop. She needs to step 2 more steps forward. 1 would be the minimum, but 2 would be ideal. So her contact point is much higher. She'll be able to get in position to hit it properly.
Advantage Mauresmo.
I would say both players are not playing their best today, Gary, and a lot of unforced errors off of both players' rackets. You can feel a little bit more tension from Mauresmo because the score is much closer now.
Deuce.
What I mean by the score, I mean the set score.
Forehand error there again from Mauresmo.
Boy, that lead has dwindled.
Advantage Tanasugarn. Tanasugarn.
Her second ace and the game. It's all square. At 3-all. The other difficulty, Billie Jean, for Mauresmo is that she likes somebody at the other end of the court that's hitting him back just as hard as she does. She
Right.
likes the power.
She likes schmack 'em, whack 'em, we call it. You don't have to think. You know, and with playing as Tammy, you have to think, and the ball keeps coming back. She's like a human backboard.
Let's second serve. Love.
Didn't like that call. Oh, smart play from Tanasugarn.
15.
She sensed that Mauresmo was back on her heels and surprised her. The element surprise worked.
15-13.
Deep to Mauresmo's backhand has been very effective today because Mauresmo's not really getting to the ball in time. That's why she's having trouble. She has to really set up for that big backhand that she likes. So you want to make her reach. So she has to slice it back, one-handed.
And again, the error coming from Mauresmo on the forehand side.
15-14.
Well, who would have believed? 3-love down and points now to go to 4-3 up for Tanasugarn.
Oh, so clever.
Beautiful tennis, playing all the angles, Tanasugarn, and she breaks and leads 4-3.
Tanasugarn leads 4-3.
4-3 and serving Tamarine Tanasugarn.
La 15.
Oh, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Tremendous depth. The ball, maybe it's just skidded off the baseline a little. And Tanasugarn missed time.
Let's take a look here. Oh,
Well, I think she was waiting for an out call.
I think it was out.
Yeah.
I think she was correct on that one. Tanasugarn was actually born in Los Angeles and moved back to Thailand when she was 5 to live there full-time since.
Let for 7.
Her dad owned a restaurant in Los Angeles.
Versatile man, Dad. I thought he was a lawyer.
He is.
Oh.
Very shy. But at the time she was born in Los Angeles, he did own a restaurant. Well, there we go. A little bit of forward motion there
31.
from Mauresmo, knowing that she's got to start changing her game because things are not going right now. She's got to be more aggressive. She has the shots to do it.
Good. 40-30.
Well, that ball hit the top of Mauresmo's frame. Here you see that serve again. Ducks her head early. She keep her head up longer. Your head is heavy, so you got to keep your head up. Dictates the rest of your body.
Oh, bad
Deuce.
luck.
Boy, Mauresmo was so casual, Garrett, running over to that shot. I would have been over there. That was just barely out. Whew. I don't know. Casual.
Yes.
Advantage Tanasugarn. Game Tanasugarn.
Well, a wake-up call. Better go out to Amélie Mauresmo.
Tanasugarn leads 5-3.
Of course, Tanasugarn, that's the type of player she is. She is so persistent. She worries players out of matches.
15 love.
We said it earlier that Mauresmo liked a lot of pace, Gary. And you're right. It's just Tammy getting the ball back with no pace is driving her crazy. Good serve.
30 love.
That's what Mauresmo has to do, get more first serves in. Gets a short ball. She's got to go forward. Do something different.
A very injudicious backhand.
30-15.
Only 43% of first serves in Mauresmo.
Well, her contact point's definitely too far back. She needs to have it more forward, more out in front of her body. She's got a California accent.
A couple of times now at that end of the court, Mauresmo has been, not Mauresmo, Tanasugarn's been stung by a call that didn't go her way.
Can't tell on that one.
Didn't like that ball. Mauresmo holds serve, but Tanasugarn's going to be serving for the set at 5-4.
Tanasugarn leads 5-4.
Go for the hole. Hey now.
Tanasugarn serving for the opening set.
La 15.
Set it up perfectly, but committed the error on the final shot. it's out. Yes. Oh, great rally.
15.
I can't believe Mauresmo actually thinks that she's going to outsteady Tanasugarn. She needs to get to net or do something different. She's not. She's just hoping. It's like praying. You cannot pray. You have to play.
Hitting and hoping.
Well,
Amélie Mauresmo. And whilst she's getting no power back from Tanasugarn, Tanasugarn's handling Mauresmo's power with relative ease.
yeah, she likes power. She likes to use the other player's power. Smart by going to net, taking the initiative.
Oh, that one stayed hit.
It's a great shot. At a very important time in this match for Amelie. She's got to go for it, but she has been going for it sometimes, Gary, earlier, but she keeps missing them. So it was a way to bring it in and bring the lines in a little.
Mauresmo still doesn't step in on the second serve.
It's amazing, huh?
Oh!
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, she's gone over on the ankle there.
Definitely.
Just as she went up to serve, she must have landed awkwardly.
Oh, poor babe.
Yeah, she's landed awkwardly on that right ankle.
Yep, she turned that right ankle, definitely.
30, 40.
Well, we'll get to see her. Let's look at...
Oh.
Turn her outside of her right ankle.
She was just preparing to move in behind the serve
Yes.
and caught a toe on the surface and rolled over on the ankle.
Right, she didn't get enough of her foot on the ground to go forward. Just kind of had her toe placed there, and then it rolled over. Well, she's going to continue to play, so we'll see how it goes.
It's break-back point for Mauresmo.
It's the right foot we'll keep track of. Right ankle.
Break back for 5-all.
Fagamson.
Well, Amelie did a good job of keeping her concentration and focus in that game. In fact, that's been one of her better games. Tanasugarn looks like her right ankle is okie dokie. We'll see.
Patience again from Mauresmo. And if that ankle is all right for Tanasugarn, I guess it'll be thanks to the precautionary taping that we know she's got on both ankles.
Yes, many of the players do that now. I mean, they've always been doing it in American football. They tape it like plaster. They tape it so tightly. Checking out the sun there for Mauresmo. That's the side they have to be concerned with. What a character. All you have to do is look at her body language, Tammy's body language. You know exactly how the match is going. Pam Shriver is like that too. You know exactly what was going on emotionally.
Yes, we've agonised through many a match with Pam Shriver.
That's Alexia Bouchon-Ballaret, Mauresmo's coach and a former player.
It didn't take her long to swap roles.
No.
Let for serve.
I think it was only early last year that she quit playing.
Yes. She was a wonderful player. Alexia.
Thirty. Fourteen, 30. Deuce. Advantage Tanasugarn.
Tanasugarn breaks again to lead 6-5. Will she be able to serve it out this time?
Tanasugarn leads 6 games to 5.
From that,
Second time, Tanasugarn has stepped up to serve out the set. A lovely backhand winner from Mauresmo.
La 15.
This is when Tammy wishes she had a big serve, Gary. This is the weakest part of her game. Looking into the sun again on that side. Oh, that no speed. Just, oh, Mauresmo could not stand it.
But Mauresmo, if she'd been standing in
Yes,
a metre and a half, she'd have been prepared for that.
We've been talking about this since the match started. I don't understand.
That's better.
Hello? Wake up and smell the coffee.
15-30.
Maybe this will help Mauresmo realize this is what she's going to have to do, is to be more forceful.
She let the ball bounce and then
15,
let it drop too far.
What a great get, though, from Mauresmo. Look how far back she was. Now watch, when Tammy hits it, it'll hit the right inside of her racket face. So you reversed it. We call that a reverse. Oh, man. Well, Mauresmo did a great job getting back for that. She deserved it.
Points for another break.
Tanasugarn is a very bright player. She always throws in and mixes up something that Mauresmo's not ready for, like that last serve. Mauresmo's got to be ready for anything against Tammy. Just be ready, and then also should be standing in closer. See what happens here. Still behind the baseline.
Well, a double fault.
6 all, first set.
6 all, tie break. We've had 12 games. We've had 6 breaks of serve.
Yeah, these two players depend on their return. Well, there we see the brilliance of Amélie Mauresmo. When she was coming over that backhand, look at the versatility, and look at it go inside out. So Tammy had to take an extra step to her right. This is what you want to fade the ball to swerve away from the player. Inside out backhand, beautiful.
Got away with it.
Mauresmo. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure your mobile is off. Thank you. Mauresmo.
Corn Prajanier, Tanasugarn's coach.
You think Mauresmo's thinking about that loss at Wimbledon last year?
Well,
in the third round? It was 4-4. She was totally depressed for 2 months after that.
Let first serve. Three-two, Mauresmo.
An ace, a third.
3-0.
Where's Mauresmo going? Change rackets? No, quick
Water?
drink.
These players keep hydrating themselves. In fact, when they change ends, which is when they sit down and change ends, they're supposed to drink 6 to 8 gulps stay hydrated, and then within an hour after your match, you're supposed to drink a lot and also eat carbohydrates.
What sort of scientific term is that? 6 or 8 gulps.
Well, very unscientific.
Well, she thought she'd played the winning point there, Tanasugarn, but on these courts the ball does just sit up that little bit more, and that allowed Mauresmo plenty of time to get there.
Well, Mauresmo seemed much perkier in the last few points, and she needs to be. And she seems to be more alert and doing a better job now of focusing.
Wow, that was close.
Mauresmo definitely coming up with the big shots at the right time.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not a lines person.
An ace to bring up set point. Tanasugarn served for the set twice, remember? Now 3 set points down. And Mauresmo gets the set, an extraordinary set of tennis in 62 minutes, 7-6.
So some great tennis being played here, and including Rod Laver Arena, where Mauresmo escaped a bit, didn't she, with Tanasugarn serving twice for the opening set and being unable to close it out, and then Mauresmo taking the tie-break 7 points to 3. Let's go back for the second set with Billie Jean King and Gary Wilkinson.
15 all here, opening game of the second set. Tanasugarn serving. She's frustrated a lot of players out of a lot of matches in her career thus far.
Wow.
That's her 4th ace. And there were about 17 occasions in the first set I thought she was going to frustrate Mauresmo out of it as well.
Mauresmo does not read Tammy's first serve very well.
It's difficult to read because there's a blank page.
40-15.
Not easy.
First game of the second set to Tanasugarn, and again,
second set.
Lollipop second serve, fooling Mauresmo, who just refuses to step into it.
You're right.
What do we see for the first set, Billie Jean?
Well, first serves in and first serves won. They're pretty close. And it was a close set. It really got down to point 1, I think, for Mauresmo. She was just a little more of a risk taker at the end, and it really paid off. But unforced errors, they're both way up there. Oh, 26-17 for Mauresmo. It's just too many, especially against someone like Tanasugarn. You need to be steady.
Love 15. $50. $30.15. Out. 40-50.
Not called by the linesperson, called by Laura Ceccarelli, the umpire.
I think Tanasugarn is hitting too many shots now to Mauresmo's backhand. And Mauresmo's over there to her left right off the bat.
Mauresmo.
One game all.
So I think that's better. Hit some to Mauresmo's forehand.
15 love.
Tanasugarn has been hitting large percentage to Mauresmo's backhand. I think she needs to start changing it up again like that last point. And Mauresmo, Gary and I have tried this whole match to get her to stand inside the baseline on the second serve.
30 love.
Problem for Tanasugarn hitting all those balls to Mauresmo's backhand is that she can get a much better angle on her two-handed backhand cross court. That's why she keeps playing it.
It's definitely more comfortable for her.
$15.
Forcing the issue, Mauresmo, which is, when she does this, she's doing a good job.
Invariably wins the point when she does.
Oh, she has. She's won so many up there.
Mishit, but in.
31.
Smack on the line.
30-40.
Okay.
The frustration has transferred itself from one end of the court to the other. And the first break of the second set to Amélie Mauresmo, 2-1. Well, Tamarine Tanasugarn has just dropped her serve. It's 2-1 Mauresmo, but we're waiting. Yeah, here comes a trainer to the court. There was a brief exchange between Mauresmo and the umpire Laura Ceccarelli. She was quickly on the phone, and now Kathy Ortega, the WTA trainer. Oh no, it's Tanasugarn again. I think maybe the umpire was just informing Mauresmo that the trainer was again required, and I mistook that for the possibility that might have been Mauresmo. Let's see if we can. Payne.
Payne.
Yep.
There's Pam Whitecross. Used to play on the tour, standing there. Works for the San X WTA Tour.
Does a great job, and has been doing so now for quite some years.
Yes, she's one of our tournament directors here.
Time.
Yeah, she was a good player. Lefty. Hit top spin, slice everything. Drive everybody crazy, just like this one.
Concern there for Nachia. Easy to spit that one out, I can tell you.
That was jolly good, Gary. You know, in Thailand, when children are born, they're given nicknames right off the bat because the names are so difficult. That's too good.
15 love.
Mauresmo is playing so much more relaxed after winning that first set.
How much more relaxed, though, would she be if she'd taken a leaf out of your book, Billie Jean, and learned how to chip and charge?
She's got the goods. You know, she can do it. And when Mauresmo gets up there, she's got a really nice volley. It's just learning to have the courage to do it, and it's not easy. You have to do it over time. You have to promise yourself to do like 1 a set, and then 2 a set, and then get into double figures eventually.
Yes, much more certain of herself now, Mauresmo, and leading by 3-1. She's been listening.
It's all your fault, Gary. So it's okay. I like the attitude behind that. Mauresmo was trying to make something happen. And she played it with controlled aggression. Her attitude is so much better this set. Look at her body language.
Body
language is more alert. She gives a sense when you're seeing her return the ball, that she wants the ball.
The coach, Alexia Deschamps-Ballaret.
Saying, allez, allez. What a character.
Can't get a call to go her way. And that one shouldn't have anyway.
Without. The reason Tammy likes grass the best over clay, because in Thailand, when she practices, it's on a painted court, Gary. It's so fast. Tammy probably would prefer a little faster court than the ace rebound here.
Well,
Rebound ace.
And they say these courts are slower this year than they have been.
Yes, slower, and the ball's slightly higher bouncing, according to the players. And they should know.
Mauresmo.
Further break, 4-1 for Mauresmo, having taken the first set in the tiebreak, 7-6. Tremendous crowds yet again for some extraordinary tennis, not just in this match on Rod Laver Arena, but on all of the enclosures and for the whole week so far. It's been the most extraordinary.
Yeah, Federer's gotten through.
Yep.
He's one of my favorite players.
Oh, he's got it all.
He can play any shot, but he also loves pressure. He comes up with the right shot at the right time.
Now, this match has turned right around, and it's really there for the taking now for Mauresmo.
La 15.
Well, she had it set up perfectly.
30-15.
You could hear her saying, "What are you waiting for?" And that's exactly right, because she could have been in the net on 4 of those shots and decided to stay back.
Well, she kind of stayed halfway between in no man's land.
She could have gone forward. The ball was short. Well, Mauresmo likes to relax by driving cars very fast and listening to music, just like Francesca Schiavone, the Italian. I can't imagine driving fast. That'd be relaxing. I don't understand that. I'm going to have to ask them.
30-40. Deuce.
Better not drive too fast here. They won't have their license for long.
Well, they shouldn't.
Advantage Mauresmo. Okay, Mauresmo. Mauresmo leads 5-1. La 15.
It was too big an invitation to turn down this one to get to the net.
Didn't have a choice.
Seems a long time ago now that Tanasugarn served for the first set.
Yeah, that 10th game. That was so vital for her.
Well, she led 5-4. She was serving. It was 30-all, and that's when she came down on the ankle. And it's been a struggle ever since.
Tammy's ranking dropped to 71 in 1999, and the reason for that is she went to Bangkok University and studied law, like her daddy.
Let first serve.
No, that one's not coming back. Actually, Tanasugarn's mother's name is Sinatra, but she doesn't sing.
15-14.
They have wonderful names, don't they?
S-U-double-N. Oh, no, S-U, I can't remember, but it's S-U-N. A-double-T-R-A.
Oh! 30-14.
Tammy's favorite player, the one she admires, Monica Seles.
Well,
in
she'll be
seven
able to
match
put her feet up from here on and watch Monica in action,
7-6,
because Tamarine
6-1.
Tanasugarn's run has come to an end in this Australian Open. Amélie Mauresmo, she was really on the back foot. Mauresmo, through most of the first set, seemed to be a little bewildered by Tanasugarn, who did beat her the only other time they played at Wimbledon last year in straight sets, 6-4, 6-4. But then, as we've just mentioned, at 5-4, 30 all, Tanasugarn serving for the set. She just missed her footing.